What's up, y'all? So today I'm going to propagate into the realm. If you don't like it, then you can leave it. So yeah, what am I going to talk about today? Well, today we're just going to talk. I mean, what else is there to talk about? There are so many things that we can discuss, talk about, conversate about, debate, whatever you have to say, what have you. You hear that? Oh my God. Such a big truck. What have you. But, I mean, honestly, what haven't we talked about? You hear all the distractions, right? That's exactly what we're dealing with. Distractions upon distractions upon distractions upon distractions. I mean, at this point, we're so bombarded with distractions that what are we supposed to do? Like, just give in? I guess that's what they want you to do. Capitulate. Capitulate! But why do that? Why give in? To what? So, let's get into it. You have government officials, government actors who are doing their role, playing their role rather, just trying to facilitate an outcome that really doesn't serve a purpose.
Which have raised more concerns.
More concerns than what?
We've been forced to reassess our role in colonization by new facts of biology.
The virus has mutated.
Into what?
A new extraterrestrial biological entity. The geometry of mass infection presents certain conceptual re-evaluations for us about our place in their colonization.
Colonization? This is spontaneous repopulation. All our work. They've been using us all along. We've been laboring under a lie.
It could be an isolated case.
How can we know that we are nothing but digestives for the creation of a new race of alien life forms? By cooperating now, we are but beggars to our own demise.
It's the only chance of saving ourselves.
They still need us to carry out their preparations.
We'll continue to use them as they do us, if only to play for more time.
My lateness might just as well have been absence. A course has already been taken.
And that's the real reason that people are being woken up. So that a actual purpose can be facilitated instead of a fictitious purpose that serves no real purpose other than to service a few. The better few. I wouldn't even go by saying that. Like, the better few, if that's what you deem yourselves, then you're lost. Because obviously, the only thing that makes you better than anyone is the fact that you play the game so well. And this game isn't really that great to play because there's so many loopholes and ways around it that it's just like, what's the point? If I wanted to be wealthy, that's easy. Do it. Show us. Why? So I can write a book? So I can endlessly travel and talk about endlessly traveling for what real purpose besides, what, enjoyment? Not have a real substantive relationship with anybody but outside of them actually caring about you for what? Your money? The fact that they can utilize you to try to prop themselves up in this pyramid? Like, what real purpose is that? Like, what does it serve? Be realistic here. So, I'm just going to continue on and say, people really have to get to the point in their lives where they realize that everything has been geared for them to be kept in the dark. Just the light show. Oh God. And you hear that endlessly from spiritual community, of which they talk about color schemes, sounds, vibrations, letter choices, etymology of words. What else? What else do they discuss? Like people trying to make heads or tails of the history of the world, and make heads or tails of the bloodlines, make heads or tails of the structure of the pyramid itself. And I hear so many people, it's just like, ugh. Sometimes, for certain ones, it's like, ugh. How'd you get to that? I'll let you go with it. I'm not even going to comment. Well, the organism is evil. I'm just like, the evil entity, the good entity. Okay, we'll just go with it. And you get to the point where everything is just chaotic right now. It's all chaos. If you're living your life and you're pretty copacetic, I mean, you're good. You know what is. Because you're like, nothing can actually distract you, even though you can get on this path, get on this journey, and still participate in the third dimensional. That third dimensional can't stop you. And it may try very hard, but it can't stop you. You just have to keep going. But there are so many people out there who are easily distracted. They want to be first. They want to be popular. They want the money. They just want to participate in this game. And they don't realize that this game is detrimental to the human society as a whole. You know? The human society as a whole is going to fail. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. And so many people can't see that because they're so, I'm worried about my own little life. That's almost as bad as Precious, okay? There's one part of Precious.
She said I was supposed to die from it. I ain't worried about dying. Shit. I gotta worry about how I'm supposed to raise these kids.
And I'm speaking very third dimensionally, but, you know, at this point, if I spoke at a higher level, I don't know. I don't know why he knows so much. What's happening here? Oh God, I think he's the head of the pyramid. I think he's the one we've been talking about. But that's tooting horns, and I'm not here to do that, because I really don't care. So, with that, you got people out there who are easily distracted by this game show. Now, see, even with me, I got distracted. Why is the head of the pyramid? That kind of thing. Distracted. But we have a pyramid. People are trying to participate in that. It's very detrimental to the health of this civilization. And no one seems to care. Look at our society. Can you honestly say we're going anywhere? They try to bombard you with news stories that really make no sense. They bombard you with race. They bombard you with party. They bombard you with cultural titles. And what purpose do any of that serve? You're all one. You've always been only one. And you're still distracted by people who don't make up even a percentage. Sad. Really? At the end of the day, what we have, these news stories, these political actors, this society that pretends that it's evolving when it's really just devolving. You're not going too far. No? I mean, for me, it's really hard to actually speak about anything anymore. Because speaking third dimensionally, you can talk about political stuff, you can talk about social stuff. Really, none of that matters. I really don't care to talk about that stuff. And as for talking at high-end levels, even with that, I'm not jaded to the fact. It's just that I really don't care to make videos anymore. Then why do it? Because I have no choice. Yes, you have a choice. No one has a choice. But we're gonna say free will, all that jazz. We'll keep it at that. But because what else is there to discuss? I mean, honestly, I've already talked about, and I know I said I wasn't going to say it, but we've already talked about Saturn's hexagon, and people still don't even talk about that. People still, Saturn's the black sun, the religious organizations, they're all trying to hide something, which, I mean, yes, but still. Okay? At the end of the day, are you not still paying bills? Are you not still going to a store to buy food? No, I am gardening. I built my own garden. Good. Good. Where'd you get the tools from? Did you build them as well? No, I bought the tools. Got it. Okay. Okay, that's nice. So, is it just you're feeding, or are you feeding other people? It's just me, you know? I mean, why waste all my supplies? I see. We are all one isn't the concept for you. I mean, yes, but still, I mean, it's okay. No worries. Calm down. No judgment. This is a no judgment zone. It's just tiring. The society as we have it right now is just very chaotic. It's all over the place. No one really wants to lead. And everybody wants to lead. No one wants to lead, but everyone wants to lead. You know, like, make that make sense, you know? So what are you doing? I'm waiting on a particular moment. Why? Because that's my job. It's not a very good job, but it's the job I have. And I have to do it. Like, when I first was placed on this journey, I kind of fought with the higher end self and the lower end self. It's just a tug of war kind of struggle. I was like, do I need to participate in the 3D? Which I still do. Don't get me wrong. I still do it. Or do I just go off and cut everyone off and become this machine-like individual who has to do a job?
The fuck are you doing? This isn't happening.
You're confused and scared.
I'm not a Cylon. I'm Sharon Valeri.
You can't fight destiny, Sharon. It catches up with you, no matter what you do. Don't worry about us. We love you, Sharon. And we always will.
The hell took you so— Go, go, go! Where's your helmet? Close the hatch! Don't turn around!
Well done, Lieutenant.
Thanks.
Hey, nice work.
Thanks. What's going on?
A lot happened while you were gone. Congrats.
Congratulations. You've carried out a very difficult and dangerous mission. And you did it despite any personal misgivings you may or may not have had. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I believe and know that the reincarnation cycle has helped me understand life. You get the truest purpose of why these forms are alive. By living multiple lives, by doing things differently each time. You get to a point where, yeah, I don't want to be that cold. So you still fight with yourself. I know it, he's not the one. Let's be realistic here. When you look into my eyes, deeply look, do you see an uncertainty? Someone who is scared of you? Someone who doesn't know? Or do you feel the weight of the authority? Because I can assure you of one thing. I may pretend and I may play the game very well. But one thing for certain, and two things for sure, I understand my role. I understand the jobs and tasks that have been thrusted upon me as the vessel. Trust me, I know. As higher up, the job will be done. Do you understand now?
Because that's how good we are at making things disappear. No. But we would have, if it was necessary. The time for negotiations is over. You will hand over your delegates. Because if you don't, I will never, ever forget. Do you understand now?
Yes.
So, with that being said, life's a trip. If you're still going off these energies, which are very chaotic, don't let it overwhelm you, because it's very chaotic right now. It's all over the place. It was built up to crumble. We started putting the ideals out there, and now you hear so many ideals being pushed around because people are very much so tired of this weak system. But at the same time, we have to, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but it has to be said, we have to call the individuals who serve no purpose in this new era. And as cold as that sounds, and as calculating as I can be when it comes to wording, I know exactly what I'm saying. This society is not going to fall. It may be pushed down a little, but it's only to create a diamond, applying pressure, applying enough pressure, more and more, until you get a diamond. So yeah. Now I don't know what else to say. I mean, have I gotten to the pinnacle of my information? What do you actually want to discuss? Moloch, Baal, Saturn, the star, interstellar traveling, the crystalline forms that we all fall within, the politics of our pyramid, the game itself. Like, what exactly do you want to know about? Most people have questions about, and I see it all the time. It's just like people have endless questions. And I'm just like, do your own research, discern. It's all out in the open. You can read it. They've been trying to hide stuff. Like, if you go on the internet now, opposed to what the internet was 2, 3, 4, really 4 or 5 years ago, it's way different. They've scrubbed information off. They're trying to hide it. Who's they? The members of middle management towards the higher echelon of the pyramid. Come on, keep up. Who's in the pyramid? Is it the Freemasons? Who are they? We are all in this pyramid together. Whether you be at the top or whether you be at the bottom, that's neither here nor there. Just know that we are here now in this pyramid, and everyone should know that they fall within it, especially if you're shopping, especially if you're selling, especially if you're in the government, especially if you're in an organization, especially if you're going to school or in education, like militaristic. Just, we all fall within it. So when are you going to take the reins of power? We want to know for our own general purposes, so we what? I've already taken the reins of power. You should already know this. Well, you seem to still live the regular life. Yes, of course. I choose to do that. But you just don't talk to me about free will. Don't you dare. Because you lot seem to still think that we are on the same level, that we are all equal, and even though we are not. The equality is not there. It's there in the way these forms are created. It's there in the fact that these forms are picking up energies. But when it comes to what the energy is doing with these particular vessels, we are not the same. So, with that being said, I'm here to serve. Serve my purpose. Do my job. And I shall do it. Now, I didn't want to make a long-winded video because really, again, I get on here now after endless videos talking about endless things. I don't want to go back and reiterate and just regurgitate. I'm just like, let me go ahead and tell them, let's proceed. Let's progress this storyline, this narrative along. But all you really have to do to know where you find yourself is go back, watch a lot of these old movies, watch a lot of these old newsreels, newscasts, newspapers. I read the newspapers, that is. You really can't watch it. But yeah, you get the general gist, right? Yeah, of course. Because I have to speak towards the literal folks out there. But go back. You'll see the trends. You'll see that, yeah, something is off. You see what they're doing with the JFK stuff. Yeah, we saw your video on this. Now look at them. Yeah. Like, if we really truly wanted to level set, and I say we because there are very finite few who fall in this echelon at a particular level, and I really don't like level setting and all that stuff at this point, because it's just like, what's the point of doing that? Because I know I can't. Your secrets are not secret, but your secrets are safe with me, safe with me. I could have cleaned that up, but I'm not. Can't sing. You get me on the right day, under the right pretense, I'll blow your socks off it. Not tooting horns, okay? Let's back on up a little bit. Let's reverse. Good luck to us all in this new era. With that being said, if you have any questions, reach out. If you don't, that's fine. It's up to you. All I ask is that you do your research, you discern with wisdom, and you live your lives. Either in NPC mode or exploring the infinite possibilities that may cause a chaotic outcome, but still explore. Yeah, I like how I bring levity to the situation. I have to bring levity to this situation. You like that? You good? All right, cool. So, with a smile on and positive vibes your way, for the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get out.